Hey, Grant Cardone here. Monday, welcome to Real Estate Investing Made Simple on the Cardone Zone, brought to you every Monday by the Cardone Zone. By the way, if you're watching on iTunes or Stitcher, Facebook or YouTube, man, I appreciate you. All you got to do is post your comment or your question below. You can call in if you'd like to have me look or underwrite one of your deals and or have a question. 305-865-8668, 305-865-8668. On this show, we talk about multifamily apartment buildings. Okay, now, like all investments, this investment, like all investments, includes some risk. Leaving cash in the bank includes some risk as well, my friends. Okay, your cash is being destroyed. Cash is not king. Cash is trash. You should go illiquid. I want to talk to you about a couple things today. One is the value of being illiquid, not liquid. Your parents taught you to stay liquid. Wall Street talks to you about stay liquid. The banks say stay liquid because, well, that doesn't get you illiquid. And they want you liquid so they can get access to your funds. Okay, all my money is illiquid. Every day I get a financial report. Can you get my cash statement? I get a cash statement sent to me. It's a one-page cash statement sent to me every single day that I come to the office. It's delivered to my office first thing, and I go over my cash account and I try to figure out, how do I get rid of cash? How do I get rid of it? If you live in Venezuela, Argentina, Brazil, not Brazil, maybe not, but Venezuela for sure, they wake up every morning. How do I get rid of money? Because money's being destroyed. You got to understand this, okay? If cash was king, then why does the bank not just keep a lot of cash? As soon as they get your cash, they loan that cash out as fast as they can because cash is being destroyed in value. So again, I want to go back today and I'm going to look at a couple deals. I'm going to show you a deal actually I found in Austin. Two markets that we're looking in right now is Texas and Florida. The reason we're so heavy, so positive about those two markets, do you have the number for me on? Okay, every day of the year in Texas, how many? 1,000 people move to the state of Texas every day. Now, when you move to a new state, if you ever did, what's the first thing you did? Did you go out and just start buying places to commit to? Like, I got to buy a house today. I just moved to Florida, and today we're going to buy a house the first week we're there. Probably didn't, okay? In Florida, how many people do we have moving here? 990 people every single day. What do you think these people are going to do? They are going to rent. They are not going to buy a house. Even if they have a job with Facebook or Amazon and they're an executive and they move to Miami, Orlando, Tampa, Houston, Austin, where there's a lot of jobs being moved into Austin still today. They work for Dell Computer. They're getting paid $400,000 a year. They moved, I guarantee you, Dell's campus is in Round Rock. The first thing somebody's going to do when they move to Round Rock is not buy a house. They're probably going to rent. Hey, let me see if I even like Austin. So you got a renter. We got 1,000 renters every day in Texas, 990 in Florida every day. And by the way, those numbers are going to swell. You have 80 million baby boomers, my age, that are dying. I just got off the phone with a guy. I said, dude, you're dying, bro. He's 61 years old. I said, we are dying. Okay, what got us here is dying. I'm not talking about my body. We are dying. The plan, the strategy that got you where you are today is over. 80 million baby boomers right now are going to be moving to rentals. I believe this. It's going to be the biggest migration of rentation in the history of the United States. Wherever the boomer goes, money flows. These people are not going to become renters. Those that don't become renters, they will die in their homes. Leave them to their kids, and their kids will blow them out for any number after the parents die. I asked the dude on the phone just a few minutes ago. I said, hey, man, he's like, I got $800,000 of equity in my house. Good. You die today. What does your wife do tomorrow? Huh. Good question, man. What is she going to do, bro? She's going to sell that house, man. Sure she is. Why? Why is she going to sell the house? If it's that good a deal, she's going to sell the house because she can't take care of it and she doesn't need it. Exactly. You guys don't need it now. You just don't know it. Okay? Then you got 75 millennials, 32, 34, 31, 28, 29, 26. They have no interest in buying a house. All they want to do is rent. This story is going to continue to play out. I'm telling you, okay? Watch what happens here. We just bought a deal in Delray. I paid $92,500,000 for this property. I don't know if we got pictures of it that we could throw up here. This property rents for $1,750 a month. That, by the way, I believe today going forward is affordable rent. What do I get for $1,750 a month? An Olympic-sized swimming pool, security, instant community, 300 families around me, 31 acres, a dog park, kids park, okay, what else do I get? And a theater, right? $1,750 a month. Let's say I went and found a house for $500,000 and it's my house. Do you think a 32-year-old person that just moved to Florida would rather $1,750 a month? Do you have pictures of that place?
We're pulling it
Delray?
up.
We just need it for every show because I'm going to probably do this all the time. I did it last week and the week before. Okay, check it out. Do you know what the rent on this deal is? $2,500 a month. Isn't that about right, Ryan?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? 500,000
times 6%.
I got to put $50,000 down here.
2,500 exactly.
Oh, I'm sorry. Exactly 2,500. Okay. Plus, I got to mow it. Plus, I got electricity. Plus, I got gas. Plus, I got water. Plus, I got insurance. Plus, I got PMI, which is basically screw you, charge you because you put so little money down. They just like, whang! They take advantage of people, man. First of all, they talk you into it. You got to have a house. And then they crank you for another $30 a month or whatever it is. You got it? Show them this deal. Oh, by the way, you don't get this for $2,500. Okay, that swimming pool, the footprint on that swimming pool is bigger than the footprint on the house that you paid $500,000 for. Show it to me again. Go back to the house. Back to the apartment, okay? I got at least on this property, 31 acres, I'll bet you we have 200 palm trees here. How many palm trees do you have at your $500,000 house? It looks like a post stamp, by the way. It looks, and your neighbor looks exactly like your house. Okay, a theater probably got $300,000 or $400,000 in the theater. I have security on this property. I have a gate that's probably worth $130,000 on this property, maybe
at least.
Okay, the gate on this property. Come back, please. Gate on this property is worth $150,000
more than most houses.
Huh?
Worth more than most houses.
More than some of the houses in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
This story will not end. I promise you it will not end. Now, the question is, what are you going to do with your money today? Let's say you got $100,000 sitting in the bank earning 0.112%. That's what it's earning. At the end of a year, you will have $11.20 on your $100,000. This is what people don't understand. I had a lady the other day. Oh golly, your deals pay 5 or 6%. I really need more than that. I'm like, what are you getting paid now, babe? You're getting paid $11 for every $100,000. Don't be stupid. Don't be greedy. Don't be dumb. And you got to take some action, man. You got to get your money to work. Okay? I would be happy to have $6,000 on $100,000. I would be thrilled to death. I would be praying to God, thank you for putting me in this investment because number one, I can't lose my money. How does 31 acres of land, 346 units go away? 2, I got cash flow every month. 3, Grant bought the deal. Grant didn't buy it for 6%. Grant bought it because he thinks he's going to score 5 or 10 years from now. Stay with me.
I know why I'm here. I'm here to help you. But I can't help you if you don't participate in the help game. You got to be willing to be helped. This is the great secret of my life. The thing that has made me is one word: help. Everybody wants to help everybody, but when are you going to help you?
Hey, welcome back to the Cardone Zone. Mondays is for real estate. Tuesday, interviews with power players. Wednesdays, business and marriage. Thursdays, how to keep your hustle tight. And then Friday, we talk about the economy and careers. I'm talking to you about real estate every day. You don't need to do this with me, but you need to find somebody to do it with. If you're working hard every day to make a little money, pay your taxes, pay your bills, take care of your family, and you have a little bit of money left over, get rid of the money. Okay? One thing I can tell you for sure, it's going down in value. Second thing, where are you going to invest it? If you don't invest it, it will become useless. Why did you work so hard to have some extra money, not to have it invested? I know you're scared to invest your money in the stock market. You should be. We're going to see the biggest rollover that we've ever seen in this country's history in the stock market. Could be just right out. It could be in the next couple of years. It could be 6 or 7 months from now. Okay, there's some people saying that market could roll over 40 to 70%. Real estate that produces cash flow does not roll over like that. It never has. Since World War II, rents in this country, since World War II ended, which was what, 1945? Rents have done one thing, gone up. Now, you're going to say, yeah, but houses went up too, and so did the stock market. Sure they did, but the difference is apartments provided cash flow while they went up. These two things did not do that. A house does not provide cash flow, and Wall Street does not provide cash flow, not monthly cash flow. And if it was so safe, then why does Bank of America and Wells Fargo not lend you money, will not lend you money to invest in the stock market, but they will lend me money to invest in apartments? Because it provides cash flow. And cash flow is the holy grail. So 305-865-8668. If you have a deal, call me. I'm going to show you a deal right now I found in Austin, Texas. Austin's a market that we're looking in. Houston, San Antonio, anything Texas, anything Florida, anything warm. I love the Carolinas. I love Georgia. Some of these markets you need to be more careful in than others. But I'm going to show you a deal right now. Did you pull that deal up? Let me
Can I also ask you a few questions that I'm getting on Instagram?
Please, I love questions from you.
What's a good number of units to start with in investing in real estate?
Well, look. I mean, the number I'm going to tell you guys that I write about in the book. Okay. By the way, you can grab this book for free. CardoneCapital.com/book or GrantCardone.com/free books. You can grab this book for free. I'm going to suggest to you in this book to buy 32 units. This is not possible for most of you. Okay, so if you can't do 32, go to 16. If you can't do 16 and you're like, man, I just need to try 4 because I can afford 4, the problem you're going to have with 4, and I'll walk you through it right now, is you just have an imagination problem. You're going to try to make 4 units work, but 4 units, the most important number in real estate is the number of units. It is not the cap rate, it's not the cash flow, it's not the NOI, it's not the expenses, it's not the per door, it's not the vacancy or the occupancy. The most important number in all of real estate is this number. That's your multiplier. The more units I have, 32 units or 32,000, okay, I'd rather 32,000 than 4,000. The more units you have, the more you can scale your business. Okay, the more units I have, the lower my expenses go. The lower my fees go. Okay, when I buy a $300 unit deal compared to watch this, 300 units, and I got to do legal fees on 300 units, or I do legal fees on 30 units. You understand the lawyer charges me the same money for both these deals, right? So scale. The legal fee on this deal is probably going to be $25,000. The legal fee over here probably going to be $25,000. Same bill. The difference is I get 300 units paying me rent. But let me show you a deal you can buy right now, okay? Let me show you a deal. Here's a deal in Austin, Texas. I love Austin. Why? Because jobs are going into Austin. All you got to do is go to Austin, see how many Whole Foods there are. Just go do the research. Do migration charts. Look at migration charts, positive and negative migration around the country. What states have negative migration? What states have positive migration? You're looking for positive migration because they're jobs. I need jobs. Why do people go to Austin? When you get to Austin, you've heard about Austin. Go look at it. Oh, it's beautiful. I don't care if it's beautiful, dude. How many Whole Foods do they have? Show me where there's Whole Foods, and I'll show you where there's going to be renters for long periods of time. Okay, do you have the deal? Show me the deal. Let me see the deal. Okay, there's the deal. That deal right there is, I forget the price on this deal. $799. Okay, $799,000. How many units is that? 4 units. Okay, Ryan, this is why I look at all kind of stuff.
Right.
Okay. By the way, I'd never buy this deal. I would buy 400 units like that, but I wouldn't buy 4 units like that. But the reason I look at 4 units like that is to help you, 1, and 2. Oh, that's $200,000 a unit.
Compare.
Okay. Now I'm going to show you another deal that I'm buying right now. It's a little bigger than this. It looks a little different. It's on 88 acres of land with a view of $15 million houses in the same city. But even if you guys want to get started with this, even if you wanted to get started with it, don't show it yet. Okay, hang on. Okay, hang on, guys. Okay, I'm going to open this deal up and let's see how this cash flows.
You're just getting us excited.
I am. Okay, this property's on 2801 Skyway Circle, and the cap rate on this deal is 3,600 square feet. It doesn't give me a cap rate, does it? Does it? Long-term tenants, turnkey property, sale recently closed for model match sale that recently closed for $822 down the street. 2 units.
What's the NOI?
It doesn't give me an NOI, man.
$5,000 a month on renting.
Okay, is that what it says?
Yeah.
A total of 5,000?
5,200, yeah.
Where do you see that?
On the description at the end.
Which is about 1,300.
Building is generating 5237, so it's taking in 5237 a month.
Gross.
Times 12.
Okay.
That's about $62,000. Okay. Expenses on this deal are going to be about $18,000 because they're going to self-manage the deal, and they're going to make $44,000 a year. You're like, oh my God, it's so good. It's such a good deal. If I take the $44,000 and divide by the 800 grand, it equals a 5.5% cap rate. Meaning, if I pay cash for this deal, give them 800 grand, and I can do this and manage it. My wife's going to manage it. I'm going to get Elena to manage this deal. You go sit over there, Elena, and you collect the rents. And you make sure nobody's shooting one another, and you make sure people are quiet, and you make sure there's no drugs on the property, Elena. And you bring your Glock over there, Elena, and on the first of the month, you collect that rent, Elena. Okay, and when somebody leaves, Elena, you get your little red bottom shoes over there, and you make sure somebody else rents that place. See, that's what these people assume. They're going to do all that to collect $3,700 a month. Okay, that means somebody left the job paying them $4 grand to earn $3,700. See the problem with this? I'd still do it though, by the way. If this was the only way I could get started in real estate, I would do this. You know why? Because 30 years from now, that piece of property is going to be worth $2.4 million. Okay? $2.4 million. Anybody that bitches about a 5.5% cap rate is dumb, stupid, ignorant, and not grateful. Okay? You pay me 5.5% to triple my money over time. I'm all in all the time. The thing I don't want to do is I don't want to collect rents for $3,700 a month. I don't want to do all this work for $3 grand a month. It's not worth it. By the way, I'm not in a position to not get money for my main job every day. I need money to pay my bills, and that doesn't do it. That's the problem with 4 units. Go find 40 units and get your mother, your brother, your uncle, and your aunt to invest with you. It's better to be creative in the beginning and get more units than to play a short game here and possibly lose this property if the market pulls back because it doesn't provide enough rent. My name's Grant Cardone. You're in the Cardone zone. We're taking calls. When we come back from break, you're going to tell me about your deal, and I'm going to tell you yay or nay, but you don't go away.
How much attention can you get will determine how far you can go. Unless people know who you are, no one will pay attention to what you represent. You have to get people to know you, which means you have to get attention. The higher your purpose, the more fuel it will provide for your 10x actions. This is what it takes in order to rocket to omnipresence.
Hey, welcome back to the Cardone Zone. We're taking your phone calls. We're talking real estate. How many units can you buy? Is the market too high? What happens if it corrects? I just had a friend of mine, he's going to send in $1 million, $1.3 million out of his retirement account to invest in. Show him the Del Rey deal. See the Del Rey deal? Let me just show you. That deal I just showed you was in Austin, Texas, by the way. That deal right there, I paid $277,000 a door for that property. We're going to earn, no, don't go, come back. We're going to earn 5.5% on the property per year. Go back to the other property, the one in Austin. Which one would you rather earn 5.5% on? Let's just flip back and forth, okay? Some people need more time than others. Okay, that property or that property. Okay, 5.5 on both of them. Which one would you rather own? Little brick there, little Tudor. We got a little 2017 built 31 acres.
What does Tudor mean?
Tudor. It's a Tudor shake thing. Go ahead. Show. Let's flip
the
back.
mansard,
Okay.
the
For those of you who need a little more
roof?
time on this, okay, which one would you rather be invested in?
The mansard roof.
Okay, that one, or
Little shingle hang down.
that one. I know some of you need to check with other people. Maybe you want to call your wife, your accountant. Okay. Maybe you need to call the people at Fidelity or Schwab. Maybe they can help you. Okay, can you show them the 88-acre deal that I'm doing in Austin right now?
That one's called Gables.
Look at this beast.
Gables.
Okay, let's take a caller. Look at this beast. 88 acres. 2004 build. Okay? The group that owns it is USAA, one of the major financial corporations in the United States of America. 88 acres of land overlooking multi-million-dollar homes. 88 acres. I told a guy here in Florida, he's never been to Austin. I said, dude, what if I told you I could get 88 acres of land, 486 units?
His eyes lit up. Yeah.
485 units.
458, yep.
458 units that cash flows at 5% a year. He says, how many acres? I said, 88 acres of land overlooking Sandra Bullock's house. Sandra lives over there. I know because I saw her at the store. She was giving me the eyeball. I said, do you love them bad boys, don't you, Sandra?
Yes, she does. Yes,
Okay.
she does.
And he says, dude, if you can buy 88 acres of land in Austin, Texas, one of the great job markets in the country, some of the biggest tech jobs, Silicon Valley, the rents in Silicon Valley are $10,000 a month. Okay, these units rent for $1,250. Show them the Gables again. $1,250 a month, and it earns five. What's it going to earn, Ryan, in the first year? 5.5.
Out of the gate, it's a little over a 5.
A little over 5% a year. Now watch what I can do with this property. I'm going to just show you the value of real estate. How many units? 458 units?
458, yep.
458 units. Oops. Okay, so when I go into the deal, what I do is I figure out my return based on worst case scenarios. I talk about it in the book over and over again. Okay, 458. I'm like, okay, I'm going to get a 5% return on the deal. 5%, dude. Could I live with that? Worst case scenario, could I live with a 5? You know what? I could. Okay, I can't find. There's not another parcel anywhere in the city of Austin that has 88 acres of land on it. Not one parcel in Austin. So I get 88 acres of land. I got a state that basically has no income tax. It's warm. People are moving there. I got Dell Computer, Indeed coming in, Facebook coming in, Amazon coming in. I got 5 Whole Foods within 12 miles of the location of this property.
1,000 employees with Indeed.
1,000 employees within 2 blocks of this property, and I got views of $15 million houses. Now, what can I do? Oh, I got 15. What are the rents here? $1,250.
No, they're $1,450.
Okay, the rents are $1,450 a month. Man, could I get another $150 a month out of that place? This is one of the things I talk about in the books: the 25, the 50, the 75, the 100, the 1.25, and the 150. Could I add 150 to the NOI per unit? 150 times 458
$68.70 per month.
times 0.90. Let's say I don't collect it all. $61,830. Oh, per month.
$732.
That ain't a year. That's $62,000 a month. Extra, by the way. Now, whatever it costs to operate that property right now, show them the view again. Me raising the rents $150 does not cost money, folks. You understand? This property costs a certain amount of money to operate. It's a fixed amount. That's what it costs. Back to me, okay? Me raising the rents $150 is not like we put a dog park in. I'm not talking about doing anything there. I'm talking about buying it and saying, hey guys, the rents are going up. Why? I don't know. Somebody had to make the decision. The last guy couldn't, so I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna make a damn decision, dude. I got 88 acres. I got rolling hills. You can't replace this property. If you need to leave, only got to keep 458 units full.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's unbelievable. Per year, it's $732.
$741,000 a year extra income. N-O and the I.
If I divide that by 4.5, It's $16 million.
Divided by the 4.5 or 5.5?
I just did 4.5.
Yeah. So
selling it.
what Ryan's doing, he's going to take this number and say, how much value
Do we create?
did you just create by raising the rents? 741. This is how the real estate game is played. This is why so many people don't understand this game, because you guys don't understand multiples. If I take 7.1 and I divide and I say, God, could I find one guy somewhere in America that would be willing to buy my 88 acres of land? Can't go away, by the way. It's an asset, 88 acres that cash flows 5%. Okay? I know he'll pay me what I paid for it. Somebody in the country will. I'm not the only stupid person in the world. Now, what will they pay for this other income? Because that's what you're doing. You're basically, you're selling a business, okay? You guys are like, I'm going to go into business. I'm going to go into e-commerce business. I'm going to start this business. Dude, apartments are the best, easiest business in the world. I don't need a college education. I don't need a website. I don't need a landing site. I don't need a funnel. I don't need any of this stuff. Dude, all I got to do is buy a business. By the way, that's not going to go away. You can't Uber this business away. Okay, a hurricane can't come take this property away. This will be here 10 or 15 years from now. Apartments are a proven asset. Let's talk to a caller. Okay.
John, Orange County.
741. Now, Orange County, see, this dude in Orange County is going to have to figure out some other place to go to buy apartments, or he's going to have to be willing to take a 3 or 4% return. By the way, Orange County, I'm not sure, and I tell Ryan this all the time, I'm not sure that I wouldn't buy apartments in Orange County and be happy with 3 or 4% return. What's up, man?
What are you showing on your value, though, if you did this whole game plan?
$14.8 million
Of value.
in value. Okay, that's what somebody would pay me. Somebody would pay me a $14 million profit just on this deal, by the way. I paid $101 million on this property.
Great.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hi, Grant. How's it going?
Good, man. How
I'd
you
like to know if
doing?
you can help me with checking numbers on 498 units in Austin.
Say again?
498 units in Austin.
Okay,
Let me
let's
know
do
if
it,
you can help me
man.
with
You got an address on that deal?
1300 Crossing Place.
Oh, man, I've seen this deal. 1300 Crossings Place.
Yes.
Okay. That's in Austin, huh?
Correct. It's actually near the University of Austin, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, here it is. Okay, all right. Okay, give me the deal on it. You trying to buy this deal, or you want me to buy it?
I'd like to do it together.
Okay, look, let's do it together. Let's make some money, man. Nothing makes me happier than partners. Okay, how much is the deal?
And the thing, so it's an undisclosed asking price.
Okay.
So I'm trying to work my numbers so I can determine a great purchase price.
Yeah. Okay, well, let me just tell you first of all. Okay, how many units?
498.
498. I love the size of it. Okay, and what's the NOI?
So current NOI is 6474037.
Say again.
6474037.
Okay, all right, that's the NOI. So I'm going to tell you what they're going to want for this deal. Have you seen it in your emails?
I did, yeah. I saw it last week.
Yeah. What do they want for it?
So
I can't call people on the phone anymore. I got in trouble about it.
Yeah.
What's the address again?
So they don't have a purchase price. They were just trying to work it backwards.
Yeah,
they're
I
trying
know.
to make an offer on the
I'll
deal.
work it backwards. So if I take that number and divide by the 5 cap rate, I'm just going to do a 5. What's the location like over there? It's good, huh?
It's really good. It's lots of trees and lots of big trees.
Big trees,
That's
big
good
wood
criteria.
means
Big money.
Okay, they're going to try to sell this deal for. Wow. They're going to try to sell this thing for $129 million, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a monster, right? Is that right?
If the
Yeah.
NOI is correct, yeah.
Yeah, 129 divided by the 498. That's $259,000 a door. Who's the listing broker on the deal?
CBRE.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm flying to Austin tomorrow morning, so I'll go look at this deal. What can I tell you about it, man? I love the 498. Because again, what am I going to do? Can I raise the rents? What's the income per unit?
So, and
What's the rent?
income per unit is annualized. It's 20,000.
No. Oh, so that's about $1,750 a month. See, these are $1,750. What are ours at Gables?
$1,450.
$1,450. So, see, again, by shopping and collaborating and partnering, this guy's getting $1,750. Do we have a picture of this property? The best of estates. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we got to go see this deal tomorrow, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go shop it. Let me see. Let me
So
just.
in addition, I have a second one that's next door.
Oh wow, you got
48 units.
really.
Yeah.
Dude, you're a man after my own heart. I'm gonna call these people. Let's find out what the rents are real quick. Hold on one second.
Sure. I want to surpass that 4,000 units.
Why you want to do that, man? Why you trying to beat me? Why is everybody trying to beat me? You guys aren't competing with me.
Competition is
I'll
healthy,
hold your
though.
hand as long as Uncle
You hold
Pete
my
puts his
hand?
Hands up
That's
on
weird.
the top of the desk. I'll hold your hands all the way.
Oh, you got Ryan doing that. I'm sorry.
I said instead of
Hey,
feeding you.
hey, Lewis, how much is a 2-bedroom? And I need to get in by the end of the month.
Let's go ahead and look at that.
Come on, Lewis. You know what you're doing, right?
You said 2 by 2?
That's what I said.
Okay. So that's going to be starting off at $770.
$770?
Yeah, that's going to be furnished with the utilities included.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Furnished and utilities included.
Yes, sir.
Is this where is this? Is this University Estates?
Yeah, this is University Estates.
Whoa. Something wrong with the place?
I'm sorry?
Is something wrong with the place?
I'm a little confused. Are you a locator or?
No, I'm trying to rent a property. I'm looking for a place to live.
Yeah.
I didn't
So
know
for
the
this
rents were that low.
No, so that's basically just because we are individual leasing, so that's not for the entire unit. That's just going to be for 1 bedroom. If you're looking for the entire unit, you would have to go ahead and sign 2 leases for.
Oh yeah. I can't live with other people, man. They don't want to live with me either. Trust me.
Yeah, so in order to sign that, it would be double the amount for that.
Okay. Hey, thanks a lot.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good day.
Okay, so this is student housing. Okay, now here's the problem I'm going to have with this deal now that I understand it. Because it's a student housing deal, dude, the debt is going to change a little bit. Ryan, you agree with this?
I do.
So, you're going to have more turnover. That doesn't mean it's a problem, but we already know we're at $1,600 a month rents there, $1,600 or $1,700, which is right in line with what you said. They're saying it's furnished though. Furniture costs money. I just had to figure that deal out. So I don't exactly know what the deal is. We'll go shop it tomorrow. What's this guy's name?
His name is John.
Don. I'm going to go shop the deal tomorrow. Are you in Austin?
I'm not. I'm in Southern California.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, when are you going to go over there?
Sooner the better.
You need to go over there, man.
Hey, Don.
Yeah.
So CBRE has this deal, correct?
Correct.
What's their guidance price on the deal?
That I don't know.
Okay, so this is a good point. So I talked to Don last week, Grant, and one of the things they were trying to do is they were trying to underwrite this deal to make an offer, right? So one of the things for the audience listening is you have to get what is the purchase price of these properties. Now what Grant's talking about when he talks about, hey, the reason I don't like this deal is because the banks look at, if you get over 20, 25, 30% of student or military, they start moving your spreads and your rates and the amount they're able to loan you on the deal, right?
Yeah.
So that's what he's...
Yeah, and when I tell you guys to find a deal that's got some scale, man, it doesn't mean your first deal needs to be $129 million. Your biggest problem on this deal is not going to be the price or the return or even the loan. It's going to be whether you can manage it or not. The bank's going to ask you, do you have any management experience? Right. If you have the credit, if you have the money down, if you're willing to do the terms of the loan, they're going to be like, can you manage this deal? Because they don't want to manage it. They want to give you a loan for it. So, what I would do if I were you, dude, I would shop Orange County. I would stay in your own neighborhood first. I'd learn your neighborhood. We shop a lot of markets today, but I didn't do that in the beginning. In the very beginning, I shopped one marketplace, the one I was in. Mm-hmm. I lived in San Diego, California. The only thing I looked at was San Diego, California, Chula Vista to Vista. Like I didn't even go to Orange County. Like I couldn't even figure out my own neighborhood. So I would work your neighborhood so that you don't have to get on a plane and fly over there. Tomorrow we're going to spend 40 grand flying over there tomorrow so that I can look at some property that I'm buying. We have 2 deals under contract there to buy. And so I'll spend 3 days, a lot of money, a lot of time, and a lot of energy to determine whether I can go through these deals.
The last thing I'll point out is when Don called me, he was underwriting these deals for an 8% cap rate.
Yeah, it's not real.
So you made a good point when you did your valuations based on a 5.5 cap rate.
Yeah.
For all these guys who are going out there looking for deals, don't waste the broker's time because they're going to count you out if you're underwriting it for an 8 cap.
More importantly than wasting the broker's time, if you tell somebody you're looking for an 8 cap, you will be put on a list. And literally you'll be on a blacklist, okay? And they're going to file you under the idiot list.
What's that?
The idiot list?
Why is that?
Because they're going to be like,
Because it's
dude,
market.
you don't
What's
understand the
market?
market, man. They're going to think you're ignoramus. If you're looking for an 8 cap, you need to call Cole Hatter. Cole said he knows where some 8 caps are, but he just couldn't tell me where they are.
Gun Alley.
Okay, I'll tell you where they are. They're somewhere in the Mideast where job migration is negative because there's no jobs going there. There's people leaving there. You can't even get a U-Haul. So many people are leaving. There is no such thing as an 8 cap today. Now, can you find them? Yeah, you can find them, but more important than find them, what you ought to do is take a 5 cap and make it an 8 cap. Okay, what you ought to do is take something that is a 5 and turn it in to something that returns you 8% per year. It just takes time, man. In the first 2 or 3 years, we tell our investors at Cardone Capital, only accredited investors, first of all, only accredited investors can invest with me at this time. Hey, look, man, the first couple of years, it's going to be a 5. It's going to be a 5% return. It might be 6. It might be 4.5. It's going to be somewhere in that spread. In the 3rd year, I would expect a little bump. In the 4th, 5th, and 6th year, I would expect another little pull up, okay? Sooner or later, though, in 10 years, over the next 10 years, somewhere in there, I can't tell you when it's going to be. I can tell you this. Sooner or later, the rents are going to go from $1,250 to $1,950, okay? We're talking about massive swings now, $700. I just got to wait. Okay, I can't predict when. I can predict for sure that will happen. There will be $1,900 a month rents. The deal we just did in Delray, those rents are going to be $2,700 a month. When? I don't know when. 2000. I got plenty of time. It doesn't matter to me when. It's just, I just want to know for sure it's going to happen. That's why location's so important. This deal in Austin that I'm buying right now, we're renting it for what is it? $1,450 around?
$1,450.
$1,450. The people that bought this thing paid $80 million for it. I'm paying them $101.
What would you rate the location on that deal?
The location would be an A+++. The only thing that would make it an A+, a quad, a 4+ is it'd have a Whole Foods next to it. The fact that it doesn't have retail around it actually makes it an older community. It's going to be less damage on the place. It's freaking unbelievable. 88 acres of land, dude. The 88 acres has got to be worth something. I don't know what the 88 acres is worth. 50 million? Can't buy it, can't find it. Okay, it's zoned for multifamily neighborhood. Okay, what's going to happen with this property? Somebody's going to come in here in 10 or 15 years, scrape the whole thing, and build high rises. It's going to be freaking luxury condos there in Austin, Texas, for wealthy people. That, by the way, that don't want 2-acre lot. They want to live in a nice place and go up an elevator like I live. They just want to go up to their unit, get off, and then go to the workout, have the yoga person come, have the scraper come, rub their arm out, and just be serviced. Okay? It's just a matter of time when I get, the rents are going to be $1,950 here. Is it going to be 2020, 2023, 2026? Just be patient. Okay? We're not betting on the stock market here. We're just gambling, if you will. It's not red or black. It's like, when will the rents go up? I don't know. I'll put all my money on it. See, that's the bet here. It's not whether you win this hand or not. It's when do you get paid on this deal to pick up another $500 times 458. How much is that, Ryan? That's 25, 500 times 458, 20, huh?
229.
229,000?
Yep.
That's how much it is a year?
Mm-hmm.
$229,000. Okay? Divided by 0.05? No, it's got to be more than that.
4.6 million.
$500.
That's a month.
Yeah,
$229 a month.
$229 a month. Yeah.
Excuse me. See, I can't. The multipliers are so freaking crazy that I have to go back and double check my math.
It's 54 million, Grant.
Okay, 229 times 12.
12.
See the number. The multiplier is it's so hard on the brain, dude, because we never think about. Man, I know car dealers that don't make this much money.
It's 2.7 million
Okay.
per year.
How much is it?
2.7 million per year.
$2,700,000 of extra cash flow per year. If I could keep it all, I can't. I'm not saying I can keep it all.
Right.
2.7
divided by 0.5.
This is how the game works, okay? If the next guy's willing to pay me the same money, I made $54 million on that money. All I had to do was wait till the rents went up $500. And some of that means not just waiting, it means I got to receive 5% a year on my investment. I had a guy tell me today, he's like, 5% doesn't seem like much, more than you're getting. You don't have one account that's doing 5% a year, bro. Oh, by the way, without the threat of losing your damn money right now. There's reports, there's guys predicting the stock market's going to drop 40 to 70% in the next 18 months. That ain't going to drop 40 to 70%. This is not gambling. This is investing in hard assets, being illiquid. Do not sit in your cash. Equity in your home is dead money. It's the worst investment you could possibly make. 2, money sitting in a retirement account is terrible investment money. 401ks, IRAs, SEPs. Get your money out of those accounts. You don't even know what they're invested in. Typically, they're invested in like ETFs, like some, who's the big ETF giant? Let me talk to the next caller. ETF giant. Yeah, Venezuela, what's up, baby? Vanguard's the giant, okay? I mean, trillions of dollars sitting in ETFs. It's going to be the biggest collapse the country's ever seen. Go ahead. Venezuela, what's up, baby?
Man?
See, man, it's impossible for somebody in Venezuela to buy real estate.
I'm sorry. I think you're breaking a little bit up.
Yeah, that's all right, man. I can hear you. What's your question?
So, Grant, it's a pleasure to meet you. I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to be in your real estate program.
Oh, beautiful, man. Awesome. We're going to do that February 4th and 5th, by the way. If you want to come spend 2 days with me on real estate, maybe you can do the 10X Growth Conference as well. Maybe you can't. 10X.
Yeah, I'm doing both. I mean, I already bought the program, and I'm attending the conference as well.
Yeah, beautiful. I'm just telling the other people that are watching right now, he's going to be attending a 2-day workshop right here at our offices in Miami on real estate, where I'll be walking through deals, showing you how we look at deals, showing you how we underwrite. Do you have a deal or do you have a question?
Yeah.
You have a deal or a question?
I'm glad that.
Government's tapping in. Venezuela, man. See, like, look at oil. Look at what oil's done. It was $80 2 months ago. Now it's down to $60. They got tankers outside of Venezuela right now sitting there, hundreds of them sitting there waiting to go in. Can't go in. You know why? Because they couldn't get the money they wanted. They're like, we just sit here till it goes back to 80. They could be there a year. Cruise. Huh? They don't even have food there, man. Okay? The dad tells the son, he says, go out, get rid of this cash, bring back anything, bricks, bring back wheelbarrows, bring back shovels. You bring back anything, but do not bring back this Venezuela money. Why? All money's being destroyed. Yes, sir. Next. Next caller. I cannot wait to meet my friend where there's no interruptions. Next caller. Okay, so we lost our callers today, but the point is this, all right? What are you going to do with real estate? Why should you invest in real estate? Number one, here's the reasons to buy real estate. This is why I buy real estate. Number one, I can't lose my money. As long as I don't over leverage, as long as I do not over leverage the property, we do 65% loan to value. Okay, I mean, you got to have a huge pullback to lose it. By the way, I still wouldn't lose it if I hit number 2, which is cash flow. My money, even though it's useless and unworthy, and it has nothing, I need that money to have babies. Okay, population. I need it to populate itself. As long as it populates itself, as long as I have babies, as long as I can put this in the ground and it makes some fruit. I need the dollar. I need Ben right here. I need U.S. Grant. I need him to have some babies. Spermate. Okay, I need him to cash flow. I need him to populate. I need him to fermigate. What's it called? What's some other words? Not terminate. I need him to populate. Fermigate.
Impregnate?
Impregnate. I need a baby gate.
Mm-hmm.
I need money go in. I need some pennies coming out. Like, just give me a little flow, dude. I need a little flow. Cash flow is king, folks. So if I had $1 million, I'm like, I got $1 million. I need that $1 million. I want to get rid of the million, lose it. I want to bury it in something illiquid. I don't want to lose it, but I do want to get rid of it. And then I want it to pay me $50,000 a year. Just pay me something to sit and wait. Can you imagine going to a blackjack table? Every hand you get paid something. Would that be better than getting a blackjack? Mm-hmm. Say, dude, keep your blackjack money. I just want to be paid on every hand. I don't even care what you pay me. Pay me on every hand until I get the winning shoe. That's what we're doing here. Third thing, okay? I don't want to lose my money. I need some cash flow. And 3, I need the possibility of appreciation in the future. And appreciation in this case is not a speculation. Appreciation is based on the fact that this property, because of the city, because of the location, because of the jobs, the rents will go up. And when rents go up, values go up. Cardone Capital, that's what we do at Cardone Capital. This book is full of deals. This book's got about $800 million worth of deals sitting in it right now, where myself, my family, and my friends have invested in apartment buildings. Okay, these are our partners. And they watch me buy a deal. Show them the Gables again. First of all, you could have the money to buy this deal and still not get this deal. This deal took a lot of time and a lot of energy just to get under contract. Now, I'm going to tell you what we're probably going to do with this deal over the next little bit. I'm going to close this deal here in about 60 days, and then we're going to go look at it tomorrow. I'm going to go walk it, shop it. Probably not going to do anything to the damn thing. They said, hey, what do you think you're going to do to it? Nothing. Spit on it. I'm going to spit on the pavement. I'm going to bless it. Okay? I'm going to take ownership of it. I'm going to sit and figure out what it is. What did I just buy here? Can we show them the other one down the street? The other
Asher?
Yeah.
Yep.
This one?
No, not that.
One.
We're going to pass on that one.
What's that name?
It's called Asher, the one I sent you in the email.
This is the one behind me right now. We just bought we paid $50 million for that. I know I could sell that for a profit already.
Murano?
Yeah. That thing's paying 6%. I love 6%.
Yeah, I think it's...
Okay, this is another property I'm buying right now. This is 55 acres of land. Look at this. It's got a nice little...
Built in 2002.
Great gym. Mm-hmm. You know, we ought to go there and work out tomorrow morning.
We should.
Huh? Pump that place up. Okay, it's got screen porches, 55 acres, nice trees, nice location, Whole Foods across the street, $1,900 a month rents across the street.
You know, it's funny.
$1,300.
When I first started with you 5 years ago, you used to joke with me about NOI.
Yeah.
Remember the joke? You said, I don't even think Ryan really truly understands what NOI is.
Yeah.
But it's funny now looking back 5 years later because I've never seen somebody like you do so much with the NOI.
Uh-huh.
You know, from a standpoint of valuation, from a
Yeah.
standpoint of debt,
Yeah.
from a standpoint of like what your exit is.
Yeah.
Like truly, if everybody's listening right now, if they can truly understand what NOI is,
Yeah.
like if I'm looking in your book, right, chapter 6,
Yeah.
it goes over the definitions, right? We all know the definitions, but do we truly know what that means?
Yeah, so NOI means net operating income. Now there's a lot of people that know the definition of this better than I do, but what Ryan's saying is most people just don't know what to do with it. Like, you know, understanding NOI and understanding how to force NOI up, right? Learning how to creatively create more NOI, how to make sense of it. Like, there was a report this weekend of 2 deals that we passed on here in Miami The group paid, what was the number on that whole portfolio? Do you remember?
The group was Landmark. They bought it for 105.
They paid 105. My number was 92.
It was 500 units, 492.
I was going to pay 92. They paid 105. I need to know every deal. By the way, if you're going to play this game, you got to know every deal in the market. You can't be a BMW dealer and not know what the Mercedes are selling for. You got to know every deal in the market. This cannot be a part-time game with you. Maybe it starts part-time. This is a full-time game for me. So I was trying to buy this deal. I know the guy selling the deal. I could have gotten the deal, by the way. I couldn't make sense of $92 million. That's what the target was. A group smarter than me paid 105. I need to know this. This is 25 years old. 25 years old. How many units was that?
It's 492.
492?
Yep, it's 213,000 a unit.
They paid 105 million divided by what?
492.
492.
213.
They paid 213 a unit. Okay, this is I'm sorry.
1985.
1985 product.
It's 30 years old.
Show them Del Rey again. Show them Del Rey. I paid $92 million.
270 a unit.
Okay, for brand new product. $270,000 a unit. Which one of these would you rather be in? Something 25 years old or something brand new? So I got to know everything in the market. I got to know what the NOI is. I got to know what the rent is. I got to know how can I raise rents? Who are the jobs? Who are the people? How do I take care of them? What am I going to call the place? How do people get to see it? How do I advertise it? So currently Cardone Capital we own about 5,000 apartments. We just sold 823 units, sold another 100 units, made money on both these deals, just picked up about $32 million in cash. So we're going to take that cash and we're going to go buy some more property. That's what we do, man. That's what we do. Real estate's a fun game, by the way. You don't have to be serious. I mean, it's not like I can have fun doing this. And more importantly, I can work my ass off, get a little extra money, pay my taxes, take care of my family, and if you got a little extra money left over, rather than giving it to Wall Street, think about, hey, why don't I invest in something that's real? Why don't I invest in something like this property behind me, 204 units, $50 million? Why don't I invest in something that can't just go away or people just make up what it's worth? The rents are real. The tenants are real. The property's real. It's got a real address. Oh, by the way, that's why we call it real estate. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's so simple, dude. It's like the guy that called me up this morning said, he's like, man, I need some advice on money. I said, why are you calling me? He's like, people say a lot of things about you, dude, but they don't say that you don't understand money. Mm-hmm. Okay? People can say a lot of things about old Grant, Uncle Grant. Say a lot of things. I'm noisy, cocky. Yeah, but I don't lose money. Period. I don't lose money. Okay? So if you guys don't want to lose money, you want to get your money working, get rid of your cash. The surest way to lose money is to keep cash. It is destruction of money by itself. You do nothing. Second thing, if you invest in ETFs and the stock market, you're going to lose your money. It's just when you're going to lose it. When does that company get destroyed? Okay, look at AT&T stock or General Electric. Look at them for the last 10 years. We were losers the entire time. A guy this morning says, I lost 200 grand in the stock market last week. Dude, who wants to do that? Who wants to do this up and down stuff? I don't want to lose money, 200 grand in 1 week, to make 175,000 of it back this week, to not know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't need the drama. Invest in real assets that produce cash flow. If you do that over long periods of time and find scale, get scale, I promise you, you're going to make money. Pick the location right, manage the property right, take care of the tenants, don't over leverage. That's what I talk about in the book, exactly what your first deal should look like. Grab the book, it's free. If we can help you on your deal, you want to call in, tell me your deal, have me walk through it, you want to send it to Ryan, call in. Every Monday, Real Estate Made Simple. Real Estate Investing Made Simple. Brought to you by the Cardone Zone. See you guys at the 10X Growth Conference. By the way, right after the conference on February 4th and 5th, we have a 2-day school right here in Miami. If you want to sit down with me for 2 days, carve that time out of your calendar. You can grab, where can they grab that? GrantCardone.com/program. Is that where they buy the seats? 2 days, come down here. If you're investing with me, you should definitely go to the school. That way you get a better understanding. I think it's $10,000 to go to that. Okay, 10 grand, 2 days, plus whatever your hotel costs. Oh God, I got to spend money to learn this. Either way, you're going to spend money. It's how you're going to spend it, okay? If you guys are investing with me, you should definitely come down to the school. That way you can see what we're doing and why we do it, so you understand the thinking, the genius behind the madness, or the madness behind the genius. All I know is this. I started with $350,000. My first deal was $300,000. My first deal was actually $78,000. I started with $3,000 and never made that mistake again. My next deal, I put $350,000 down. $350,000 today is probably worth $200 or $300 million because I just keep trading into deals. Made a lot of mistakes, but I haven't lost any money. Okay? Okay? See you guys tomorrow on Power Players.